Welcome to my channel T-Dollar Valuable Coins. So get it started. Do you have a 1978S or 1974 $1 coin lying around? Well, don't rush to spend it. These coins may look like ordinary dollars, but in the world of coin collecting, they hold hidden stories, fascinating history, and in some cases, surprising value. Today we are diving deep into the details of both the 1978S Eisenhower dollar and the 1974 $1 coin. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes them special, which versions are the most valuable, and how to check if your coin could be worth much more than face value.
The year 1978 was very important in the U.S. coinage history. The Eisenhower dollar, also known as the Ike dollar, had been introduced in 1971 to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower and also to celebrate the Apollo 11 moon landing on the reverse side. But by 1978, something special. This happened last year. The Eisenhower dollar was minted before it was replaced by the Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979. So, the 1978 S dollar represents the final chapter of the Ike series. The S mint mark tells us it was struck at the San Francisco Mint. Unlike Philadelphia and Denver mints, San Francisco was known for producing proof coins specially made for collectors. These proof coins were struck with polished dies and special planchets, giving them a mirror-like finish. So, if you have a 1978 S dollar, most likely it's a proof coin that was sold directly to collectors, not released into general circulation. Portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, designed by Frank Gasparo. The word liberty appears above his head, and "In God We Trust" is just below the chin. At the bottom, you'll see the year 1978. On proof coins, the S mint mark is located just above the date. The famous Apollo 11 moon landing. Design: an eagle landing on the moon, holding an olive branch in its claws, symbolizing peace. Behind the eagle is planet Earth, reminding us of mankind's greatest achievement. The words United States of America, $1, and E pluribus unum surround the design. This reverse design directly connects to American pride and space exploration. Mintage and varieties. Around 3.1 million proof coins were struck in San Francisco in 1978. These were sold in official U.S. mint packaging. There are two types of 1978 S proof coins: clad proofs made of copper nickel, silver proofs, part of the 40% silver proof set. Identifying whether yours is silver or clad is very important because the value changes a lot. Value of the coin. Clad proof 1978 S usually worth $10 to $20 depending on condition. Silver proof 40% silver can be worth $20 to $60, sometimes more. High-grade deep cameo proofs can reach hundreds of dollars at auction. For example, a 1978 S silver proof graded PR70D cam by once sold for over $5,000. So yes, your coin could be very valuable if it's in top condition. Why collectors love the 1978 S dollar? It's the last year of issue for the Eisenhower dollar. It comes in beautiful proof strikes. Some rare high-grade examples fetch huge prices. It represents a transition in U.S. coinage. From large size dollars to the small size. Susan B. Anthony series. Always keep proof coins in their original packaging to preserve their mirror finish. If you want to sell, consider professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Check carefully if your coin is silver or clad by looking at the edge. A clad coin shows copper lines. A silver coin has a solid silver edge. The Eisenhower Dollar Series holds a special place in American coinage because it was the first dollar coin minted since the peace dollar in 1935. It honored both a war hero and president. It celebrated America's space exploration achievements. The 1978 S coin especially is the end of an era before the US switched to smaller dollars. Many Americans never saw Eisenhower dollars in daily change because they were too big and heavy. They were mostly used in casinos, especially in slot machines. Proof coins like the 1978 S were never meant for circulation. They were collector's items right from the start. So, the 1978 S Eisenhower dollar is more than just a coin. It's a story of American history, the final year of a great series, and a collectible that could be sitting in your collection is worth far more than face value. Do you own a 1978 S dollar? Is it clad or silver? The 1978 S proof coins were originally sold by the U.S. Mint in brown boxes, often called brown ikes. Inside, the coin was sealed in a hard plastic case, resting on a red felt background. Collectors today still use the term brown ike when referring to these boxed proof silver dollars. The Eisenhower dollar, 1971 to 1978, was the last large-size dollar struck for circulation in the United States. After 1978, the U.S. Mint moved to smaller dollars. Susan B. Anthony dollar, 1979. Many people found the Eisenhower dollar too heavy, almost like carrying two quarters stuck together. Frank Gasparo, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, designed both sides of the coin. He also designed the Lincoln Memorial Cent Reverse 1959 to 2008 and the Susan B. Anthony dollar. His designs are iconic and make the Eisenhower series very collectible. There are two main compositions for 1978 S proofs. Copper nickel clad, 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. 40% silver contains 40% silver and 60% copper, with an actual silver weight of about 0.3161 troy ounces. Looking at the edge, silver coins have no copper stripe. Weighing the coin, silver proofs weigh about 24.59 grams, while clad weigh 22.68 grams. A 1978 S silver proof in deep cameo once sold for over $5,500. Even clad proofs can bring $500, $1,000. Most ungraded examples sell for modest prices, but top-graded ones are where the big money is. Brown Ike proof silver coin in its brown box packaging. Blue Ike 40% silver uncirculated coin in a blue U.S. Mint envelope, though not for 1978, only 1971-1974. These nicknames are widely used in the coin community and can make your video script more engaging. While not extremely rare, the 1978S is more desirable because it's the final year of the series. Silver proofs are scarcer compared to next coins won $1,974. The Eisenhower dollar, also called the Ike dollar, was first minted in 1971 and continued until 1978. It was created to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, and also to celebrate the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969. By 1974, the U.S. Mint was in full production of these large dollar coins. Unlike smaller coins like dimes or quarters, the Eisenhower dollar stood out because of its large size and hefty weight. It was the last large-size dollar intended for circulation in the U.S. The 1974 issue comes in multiple mint marks, and each type has its own story and value. Portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, facing left. The word liberty above his head. The motto "In God We Trust" appears on the left side. The date 1974 at the bottom. Mint mark just below Eisenhower's neck features the Apollo 11 mission insignia. An eagle landing on the moon, holding an olive branch. The Earth can be seen in the background. United States of America and $1 surround the design. The motto "E pluribus unum" is also there. This design connected America's great president with the greatest space achievement of the century. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar comes in two main metal compositions. Copper-nickel clad regular circulation coins. Weight 22.68 grams. Diameter 38.1 millimeters. Composition: outer layers of copper-nickel bonded to a pure copper core. 40% silver-clad special collector issues. Weight 24.59 grams. Composition: 40% silver and 60% copper. These were only sold in special mint sets and proof sets, not for general circulation. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar was struck at 3 mints. Philadelphia no mint mark. Over 27 million coins minted. Denver D mint mark. Over 45 million coins minted. San Francisco S mint mark. Produced both 40% silver uncirculated and 40% silver proof coins for collectors. Mintage a few million in each type. The San Francisco coins are the ones you really want to look out for, since they contain silver. Now, here's where things get interesting. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar has some special varieties and errors that collectors love. Proof coins from San Francisco. Mirror-like surfaces. Silver coins, these carry a premium due to silver content. Error coins: misstrikes, double dies, off-center strikes, and wrong planchet. Errors can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, how much is your 1974 Eisenhower dollar worth today? Circulated copper-nickel coins P or D. Usually just $1 to $2. Uncirculated coins MS condition $10 to $50 depending on grade. Proof coins S mint mark $15 to $40 for common ones. Silver uncirculated and silver proofs $30 to $70, sometimes higher if graded by PCGS or NGC. Rare errors, these can fetch anywhere from $100 up to several thousand dollars depending on rarity and condition. The Eisenhower dollar was the first U.S. dollar coin minted since the peace dollar ended in 1935. Many Americans found it too big and heavy for everyday use, so it never became very popular in circulation. However, today it's a favorite among collectors because of its size, bold design, and connection to both Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 mission. So, whether you have the 1974 Eisenhower dollar or the final year 1978's proof dollar, both coins carry not just monetary worth but also a piece of American history. The 1974 coin celebrates both a beloved U.S. president and the Apollo mission, while the 1978's marks the end of an era in the U.S. dollar coinage. If you own one of these coins, you're holding a fascinating collectible in your hands. Who knows, it might even be worth far more than a single dollar. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share it with other coin lovers. And let me know in the comments, do you have any Eisenhower dollars in your collection? Thanks for the watching video.